Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we are going to do a gas only build. I'm talking about orbital smokes, sterilizer, guard dog aka dog breath, the gas mines, as well as the orbital gas strike. Now, why not choose any other mission than this one? To me, this one is just the most, I guess, not really cost effective, but most effective when it comes to time, because, you know, why do a 40+ minute mission when no one's really going to sit through that long? So saves me time, saves you guys watch time, and we're just going to really try to get everything fit into this one match. Now, as far as everything goes, everyone, I have been uploading a little bit less on long form, mostly because there hasn't been as much to do on Helldivers, and plus I'm also a corporate lawyer, so trying to fit in this time as well on top of everything is super busy. I mean, no excuses though. It's on me. Yes, it's on me. But getting to the bottom of this, gas, it's something that can be OP as far as crowd control, but it also can be detrimental. However, there's something called heavy armor. So yes, this bad boy is 80% resistant to gas. So if you're just the type that just loves to just run straight into just the great balls of fire, then this is definitely the armor and the loadout for you. And by this, I mean, why not just run into a giant group of bugs that are so disoriented and just are swinging everywhere when you can just, you know, just do that. So that's pretty much what we're doing in this video today. And I'm also really curious as to what war bond is going to be next. Now, the last war bond, well, is actually pretty damn well, I do have to say. I mean, quality over quantity, and then obviously you're gonna have people in the back saying, well, who cares about war bonds because they've lost 80-90% of their player base. Well, I mean, I hate to tell you this, but you don't have to be playing a game every day to enjoy it. Like, let's be real. I mean, yeah, there's other games like Call of Duty that are out, and they, you know, uses a lot of AI as what's really been found out. I mean, it's come to be revealed that a lot of the actors that are playing the voiceovers and stuff for all of these characters, well, a lot of them have actually been let go because of the lack of protection. I know, a lawyer, but there is a lack of protection when it comes to what to do with the stuff when it comes to AI. So in short, they're basically, Activision is using all of these voice samples or a select set of voice samples and then letting AI pretty much do the rest of it without even, you know, hiring the rest of the cast anymore. So it's kind of like saying, let's just take a, you know, 10-minute sample of just you saying all sorts of just sentences and words, and then, you know, just be on your way, because we are going to be using AI to create new phrases and stuff. So really just going to use all of your shit without your permission because we got what we wanted. So that is one thing that is kind of shocking, as well as the loading screens, you know, with like, you know, 7 fingers on like a Santa glove with gobble gums. But this is not a Call of Duty video. I'm just saying, you know, for those in the back that are trying to, you know, shit on Helldivers, because this is probably, in my opinion, one of the best games I've ever played. Now, I might be a little biased because I have, oh my god, almost 500 uploads of Helldivers on this channel. I mean, we've been doing daily uploads since, hell, I'd say March when it comes to Helldivers. I mean, that includes shorts and stuff, but this game is something that I'll never get tired of, you know, because like the old phrase goes, moderation in moderation. Now, I do want to say another thing as well. This channel is not monetized, because I used to be taking submissions in from a lot of people when it comes to, you know, hey, if you have a cool clip, go ahead and send it in. I'll put the credit, and then we can just start creating a bunch of uploads. Well, then, of course, you're going to have one individual, like, they send me their clip, and the next thing I know, I upload it, you know, about a week later, and then they go ahead and then report it for copyright. So yeah, that pretty much demonetized the channel, but I'm not going to let that stop me, because, well, life's a lot more important than just always counting the dollars. So all this pretty much done on my own passion and my own, you know, personal enjoyment. So there's, you know, got that out of the way. But if there's anything I'd say about the gas mines, it's something that, well, it's actually pretty well. I mean, it slows a lot of them down because it disorients the bugs, but on the other hand, it's not, in my opinion, as good as, let's say, the incendiary mines. No, that's just my opinion, I guess, because I'm just a fireholic, or what they call it. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but anyhow, they're pretty good. I'd say 1 to 10, probably, I'd say a 6. 10 being just perfect. I'd say the gas mines are about a 6. Sterilizer, I would say, I would give that a solid, I'd say 5. because it just takes too much time for it to really have an effect on a lot of, let's just say, bugs, terminid bugs in a way. But I haven't tested on the bots. I'm going to try that in another video as far as like all gas build versus bots. But with bugs, yeah, sterilizer, it's not really it, chief. I know another thing, that the orbital gas, that will always be my go-to, honestly, because you can just select it anywhere. You don't have to be that close to bugs for it to be, you know, called in. Meanwhile, the rest of these, you kind of have to be pretty close for it to actually pop. Now, obviously, the mines are a different story, because you can say the same thing about the mines, but I'm just talking as just a 10,000 foot view. The guard dog, I'd give it probably, I'd say a 4. Like, it's just something that doesn't really feel like it has, I hate saying the word feel, it's just something that doesn't appear to really have much, I guess, utility. I will always go for the guard dog with the laser. That's just going to have to be it. Guard dog laser, yes. Now, as far as orbital smoke, that one's, I'd say that one probably has more utility, or just as much utility as, let's just say, the sterilizer. I mean, at least with smoke, you know, you get to just knock them out, not really knock them out, but they get to lose you. Gas, yeah, they do lose you to an extent, but they still swing, while smoke, they just don't really, in my opinion, hit you at all. So I will say, based on all of this, you know, the gas armor, super great, you know, 80% resistant, something that's really different. Now, if only they had armor that was 80% plus resistant to fire, then we would all be in a different boat, but they don't, so beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, gas, definitely pretty cool. Not something that, if you have short patience, gas build really isn't much, I'd say really enjoyable. I mean, the whole game's enjoyable. It's not something I will just consistently think about running when I start up the game. So it's pretty cool build, it's different, but just not really it. So, I mean, yeah, if you're running a group of people, you can have one guy just designated gas, but when it comes to being solo, it's just not it. Now, it's something that I'm not going to run every time I turn on Helldivers, but it's something that was cool for a try. Kind of like going to visit the, I don't know, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's cool when you think about it, but once you do it once, you kind of really don't want to do it again. So that's pretty much my patience level and just everything when it comes to trying this build. So yeah, give it a shot. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. So thank you.
Another step towards total eradication.